Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of the daily collective messages. And subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is a Hermes reading. So he told me I was procrastinating and I needed to stop and start recording. Okay, so this reading could be a little bit triggering, okay? The note is, what is Stockholm Syndrome and what are the symptoms? Okay, so Stockholm Syndrome is a psychological condition that can occur when a victim develops a connection with their captor or abuser and their goals, okay? And after I wrote that part of the notes, the movie, I was watching The Hunchback of Notre Dame, okay? The movie said, "This is an unholy demon I'm sending back to hell." And I said, wow. So I wrote it down, okay? Um, so next it said that it's often seen in hostage situations and kidnappings, but it can also be a coping mechanism in other abusive situations such as domestic abuse, child abuse, human trafficking, or abuse work environments, okay? So the point of this reading, okay, because he really wants me to make this clear. The point of this reading is if you do feel like the symptoms I'm about to read match up to you, or if you have been through any of these situations, kidnapping, or abuse of any kind, or like a really traumatic type of workplace where you were abused, it's very important for you to like acknowledge the information, okay, and reach out to God, okay, for the help that you need. Because it's time for you to heal this wound, okay? It's time for you to heal this. I was going to say, unless you're still around the people, but it doesn't matter if you're around the people or not, which is what Hermes is saying. He's saying your energy is high enough for you to claim more of your independence by addressing this Stockholm Syndrome energy that could be going on with you, okay? So the symptoms are affection for or attachment to the abuser, attempting to help the abuser, distrust or anger toward those trying to extract the abuser from your life, or people trying to extract you from certain situations that you may find yourself in with the abuser. One of the symptoms is rationalizing the abuse of the people, who have harmed you in the past, okay? Also, perceiving basic dignity as kindness. Abusers are, they love to do very nice things. They love to love bomb you and give you that affection, give you, a little empty compliment here and there just to keep you attached, just to keep you going, just to make you go into that place where you're rationalizing the abuse and asking yourself, like, why do I deserve this? Or, maybe they're just, fit going through this, or maybe they're just going through that. After a while, you have to learn to stop rationalizing that shit and call it for what it is. Call the people or person for the unholy demons that they are. Okay. So the next thing is feeling powerless. Um, the next symptoms, okay, that tend to happen after leaving an abusive relationship or after being held captive for a certain amount of time. The symptoms are denial, okay, social withdrawal, chronic feelings of tension, feelings of emptiness, depression, anxiety, learned helplessness. You could have like when you leave abusive situations or abusive relationships, you're all of a sudden like so helpless, right? There's all of a sudden all of this stuff that you feel like you can't do without that person because you like miss them. And it's so fucked up that you would go into a depression or go into this anxiety now that you don't have someone controlling every single step that you take. Like, I had to learn how to embrace the energy of independence again. Like, I had completely lost it, and I like bounced from relationship to relationship, and you know my family ain't the best either. So next is loss of interest in activities, okay, or embarrassment about your emotions toward the abuser. Sometimes when the abusers are in your family, you feel embarrassed about calling them on their shit. And Hermes is saying, like, this is not for you to, like, call anybody out or be in their face. I mean, unless that's what you feel like you need in order to heal from this, but you really don't need that. I'm just telling you the symptoms in order for you to, like, gather if this is something that you might be experiencing or not. So next is confusion, guilt, difficulty trusting others, post traumatic stress disorder or PTSD, nightmares, insomnia, flashbacks, and startling easily. Okay, I get startled very easily because I've been through quite a few abusive situations. Okay, and so, like, I really don't like people sneaking up on me. I really don't like surprises, if I'm being honest. I mean, it depends on the surprise and how I'm presented with that surprise. You know what I'm saying? But I had like this real, hey, no, Biggie, get out. I had like this real need. Sorry, my dog always thinks he can eat the cat food when I start talking. But I had this, I forgot what I was going to say too. I had this real need to control everything. Thank you, Hermes. Like, once I unlearned the helplessness and broke out of that energy of confusion, I really had a hard time releasing. Like, I really had a hard time surrendering to the divine also. So this is could be another reason why they're wanting to face this or heal this, because it could be having an effect on the way that you do, commune with the divine or God or, whatever. It says a person might be abused and severely threatened by a captor or an abuser, but they may also rely on them to survive. If the abuser is kind in any way, they might want to cling to this as a coping mechanism for survival. They might have sympathy toward them for this kindness. So he said, too nice. I feel like you're very aware, like, who the abusers are in your life. And sometimes we have the tendency to, like, go out of our way to impress those people or to be soft on those people. But these are people who, have torn you down with their words in the past. Even if they didn't do it to your face, they tore you down with their words every chance that they got. It says sound vibration that carries energy and intention and has the power to heal, empower, kill, and destroy, used to speak over a life to influence it. And look at this under that coven and black magic. So you could definitely have a family who is, a coven, or you could have gotten kidnapped when you were younger by some sort of coven or something like this. I know that's crazy, but I mean, look at this at the bottom of this deck: family member drama, and then we got CPS under that. Okay, look at this: vehicle, movement, car, truck, travel, train. Okay, so I feel like there could be a lot of drama, a lot of hidden information going on behind this. Okay, a lot of forging of documents and fraud going on in the background. Okay, we got a family member blocking you, blind spot, blindsided, shock, redirection, and protection. Okay, so someone's really going out of their way to try to protect themselves at this time. And I think you healing that Stockholm syndrome wound will do a lot for taking down these people with these mob ties that's doing these organized crime. Spirit was telling me that some of y'all, okay, some of us are being watched by like very powerful people with a lot of money. Some people are paying your neighbors rent so they can watch you, okay, paying your friends, paying your family members so they can watch you, keep tabs on you, and report back to them what it is that you're going on. You know, some of them want you to have, I don't want to say, it's like they want you to have the illusion that they still have some sort of power over you. You know, look at this, under surveillance. Someone is watching your every move, something being recorded, keeping tabs and spying on you, okay? They're keeping tabs because they want to see if you're still heartbroken, you know, if you're in this energy of disappointment, or, you know, this could be a very sick person, you know. They could be looking at you like you belong to them or something like this, and you just really don't, you know. They feel like you betrayed them or you hurt them when they are the abusers of your life, you know. They are the ones who have been lying to you this entire time, and it says they broke your heart. Well, fuck them, and that's how I feel about it too. Fuck them. What's the overall energy? Oh, yeah, yeah. So you're definitely high ranking. You're this high ranking psychic, okay? You got beautiful light working abilities. And I think that these abusers or kidnappers, they thought they were going to, you know, gang stalk you into doing whatever it is that they wanted you to do. But I don't think that you're in a place anymore where you're willing to take this shit. I feel like your angels have done a lot of work on you to awaken the fire and the passion within you, you know, after all of the things that you've gone through in the past with these spades, aka these death and destruction bringers, okay? I feel like a lot of people in your family could have died, you know, just like back to back, like just randomly, you know, car accident, sickness, car accident, sickness. Okay. Situations where they could have been saved and things could have happened. That's all about, that got a lot to do with this cult energy that I'm picking up here. What else? We got money, okay? Of course. All about the money. It says represents expansion, growth, power, and wealth linked to physical and spiritual realms and can be used for good or bad to create heaven or hell. And that's funny because I just said somebody got a lot of money, okay? They paying your neighbors, they paying your neighbors rent, they paying your families, they paying your friends, okay? Trying to keep you in this place. Hermes is saying if you acknowledge that you have experienced this Stockholm syndrome energy and break it off of you by giving it to God, you will kick off so much karma in the lives of these people who have been trying to ruin your shit the entire time. We got psychic gifts, which lets me know you are very aware. Baby, you've been like this your entire life. And they've been doing all the magic, all the lying, all the sneaking, all the gossiping they could do to keep you from knowing that shit. Because that last thing they wanted you to feel was special. It says you were born with psychic abilities and gifts that can be recalled and cultivated to help yourself and others in this journey. I feel like when you were younger, when you were going through these certain things, they wanted to figure out how to control your mind because you are not of this world, okay? The Matrix really didn't have any program, like any effect on you. It says everyday programming created through the media, jobs, and society, the parameters and guidelines set for you to operate within limitation, you know. So they want to you to have this illusion of freedom. This is what they always wanted you to have, okay? And this is why they pay, you know, your neighbors, your family members, your friends, and things like that to watch you, to keep tabs on you so you feel free, but you're not, you know, you weren't really free for a very long time. You are free, baby. Don't get it twisted. You're 100% free to do whatever it is that you want because you are of cosmic origins. It says having otherworldly origins, star seeds, indigo children, chosen ones, light workers, etc., incarnating to help the collective evolve, okay? And these people, they're kind of like, they see themselves as your competitors. It says those who seek to dim or steal your light in an attempt to make themselves outshine you or wanting to be better than you. Because you are ascending in a major way. You're always ascending. It says rising above competitors. Come on, Hermes. You're being funny, okay? It says rising above competitors, enemies, demonic forces, obstacles, etc., making it hard for others to negatively access you, okay? And this is why they're gang stalking you at this time, okay? But I feel like this is not having any effect on you. He's saying, again, we're just breaking down the situation and telling you what is going on. This is not for you to freak out, for you to feel like you're not protected or like everything is not covered and handled. In fact, it's handled when you hear about it, okay? That's how spirit gets down a lot of the time. They handle it first and then they give you revelation or reveal what's been going on behind the scenes and what types of things that you need to pray for. It says be fucking grateful. Shit could be much worse. So make sure that you show a little bit of gratitude at this time, okay? Doing a detox, doing a cleansing your body and calling this energy for what it is and asking God and Archangel Raphael to cleanse and heal this in your energy for you would be a very powerful thing, especially when it comes to attracting the karma to those, okay? These people operating out of their ego, it says drop the ego, and then on the back it says vulnerability is hot as fuck, and I feel like you have always had this, it says rebel, because fuck it, okay? I feel like you have always had this vulnerability about you, that people always attacked you for, always made you feel like a weakness. These abusers, always trying to make you feel like some sort of victim so that you will agree with them and align with their goals and help them to accomplish things they truly don't hold the energy to accomplish. So that's why, that's why they would go out of their way. It's almost like he's saying, giving you Stockholm syndrome on purpose, okay? Look, breaking up happy homes, chaos agent, home wrecker, okay? What else? What is this? Royal lineage, okay? Which makes a lot of sense because you're royal, we got clout chasing, okay? Trying to show out in front of others and shine on you. This could be a common reoccurring theme in your family or in your work environment that you're in, okay? This could be like people that you look up to, people you grew up with, okay, all working together to keep you in this Stockholm syndrome type of place, okay, watching your money and finances. Because, okay, so he's saying you could be expecting a lot of money or a lot of money is headed your way, okay? They're watching you very hard to see when that money coming in. They need that. Look, trying to block your blessings. It's crazy because it's like they want the money, but at the same time, they're trying to block you from being blessed and receiving things. And it just makes no sense. That never makes sense to me when they say this, okay? These people don't really have any specific beliefs, they don't really have very much faith, okay? This could be people who, damaged your property in the past. People who damage your property, they're so superficial and materialistic that they think that you would care about that damaged property. That's an easy fix because you attract money like it ain't nothing, okay? And you a warrior on go. So Hermes is saying, like, you have showed this amazing strength and power throughout this entire thing, you have really done so much healing, and it's really hard on the people who have been trying to be the chaos agents in your life the entire time because they're failing miserably, and they just feel so stupid. Look, hidden in plain sight, okay? These people you see all the time, always coming around begging because they know you're expecting money and they just assume that you have it, okay? That's psychic reader certified. And then we got Sagittarius, that could be significant. These people is Satanists, okay? And you're destined for greatness, okay? Look, we got lease. So they also could be like paying for people's vehicle. I seen sleeping with the enemy. What is this? Real power, okay? Attacking your children and family too. And then we got vacation. Don't go on vacation with your family, okay? You can't trust them, okay? We got legal investigation. These people are under investigation. Your exes are involved in this, watching, and all of this stuff. All of this stuff is going on, but with the South, okay, that's Big Mark, Archangel Michael energy, okay. I said Big Mark, okay. Somebody's name could be Big Mark or Mark, or somebody's name could start with an M, okay, or a B. What's breaking up happy homes and chaos agent? Breaking up happy homes. Ooh. We got fated meeting, okay? This is about you meeting yourself. You were always fated to come into this, like, beautiful kind of connection that you have going on with yourself. Excuse me, like they was kidding themselves if they ever thought that they would keep you from getting to this beautiful high energy that you're in at this time. They don't know that they were like helping you the entire time. They was teaching you how not to eat people's food, how not to drink drinks you didn't make. They was teaching you how not to smoke other people's weed. They was teaching you how not to forgive them. I mean, forgive them, but how not to trust them after you forgive them. They was teaching you a lot of things that you need to go forward in this journey, okay? They was the best school you ever been to. We got the 8 of keys with the master artisan, okay? It's like you're a master when it comes to like building up these good energies, when it comes to like mastering energy. You got it, baby. And then the 8 of keys is also the 8 of swords, that mental entrapment type of energy. I think you're a master when it comes to escaping all of these mental entrapments or projections that people are constantly sending at you. They always wanted you to be in a mental prison, but spirit came in and cleared the way, okay? I'm putting that under clout chasers, because that's what these people are, like they're not really getting no peace of mind at this time. And I think spirit has really come in and done a lot of work as far as clearing up your mind, clearing up these illusions, and putting you in that rebel type of energy, and these people are still having a problem dropping their ego. They still think it's possible for them to get a victory here, okay? With watching your money and finances, we got up in the air, okay? I'm hearing if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck, okay? What do you say? I don't even fuck with it. Threw it in the air, now these niggas stuck with it, okay? So it's up. It's up. And it's all about money. And it's only up because these people are in mental entrapments about their failure and they will not let it go. And that's what's going to get them fucked up at the end of the day. So Hermes is saying it's okay to acknowledge this and to go ahead and heal it, because this is going to help these people get a lot more karma. This is going to clear the way for you in a different type of way, okay? What's trying to block your blessings? We got the Ark of the Covenant, I think you are like this beautiful secret golden treasure type of energy, okay? We got the Architect with the Ace of Keys or the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, like you are the truth. You are the walk-in truth, baby. Let me see. So the Ark of the Covenant, it says the stars are shining on a serene desert night. Fires burn before a number of white tents. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open front flaps, rests the Ark of the Covenant. 2 men sit by a crackling fire nearby. At the most mundane level, this card can represent a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. It can also show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. Come on. It says more often it indicates that you are living true to your own karmic contract, facing your lessons of growth, working toward greater discoveries, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma does not rule you, you rule it. when the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break your covenant, it supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy and work within those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. And that's why it's very important for you to heal your thoughts and feelings that you have around this Stockholm syndrome type of energy, forgiving the abuse, forgiving what happened, forgiving. And I know it sounds, kind of hard, especially if you went through something like extremely traumatic, extremely abusive, taken from your family, taken from your home for long periods of time, that can be very traumatic and it can break some people, but it didn't break you, baby, because you're meant for something bigger. So Hermes is really asking you to take a look at this, to take a look at the damage that came from this abuse. Not look at the damage, but look at what you can take from it. And if there's nothing you can take from it, give it to God so he can fix it, okay? So he can heal it and make it like it was never there, baby. It says some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. I already read that. It says don't let yourself get pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So continue to work toward your highest purpose to uphold the sacred covenant that you have to touch the world with your light. And also, I feel like maybe it's time for you to share your story. This is what I'm really hearing. Could be time for you to share your story and your experiences so that other people can relate to you and get the strength that they need to leave or walk away or run away or whatever it is, so that they can start upholding their covenant that they have with God. What's property damage? The Queen of Roses. I feel like at the end of the day, baby, you are the property and you have taken on so much damage, but it's only so that you could gain this higher perspective so that you could reach your inner value, your inner worth. And you're doing it, but you have to continue to heal along the way. And I feel like, I don't know, I really was procrastinating and really holding back on getting into this a little bit, because this one's kind of a little bit personal, spirit, like specifically was like Stockholm syndrome. And I was like, for me or for the collective? And it was like both. Okay. So, definitely kind of personal to me, and I feel like, I have faced this. I have prayed about it. I have given it up to God, and I do feel a lot lighter on the other side of it. That's one of the things that I was handling when I took that little break not too long ago. So this is something, and he's saying like, this is not something, that you have to, stress over or think about for weeks and weeks. He's saying it's just one prayer. We're asking you to give it like 5 to 10 minutes of your time to pray to God and Archangel Raphael to heal you of this so that you can receive more of your divine inheritance. What's your a warrior on go? The King of Roses, okay? So also, this is going to do a lot for your masculine energy. I think people who want you to have Stockholm syndrome, of course, they don't want you to be operating from a place where you're using your own real wisdom and minds. No, they want to control you, okay, because they are egotistical. So I think that they have been attacking your masculine energy so that you can't move forward professionally in some sort of way. Okay, yeah, we got the Four of Scrolls with the karmic trench, trying to attack your masculine energy. Like, it's almost like redirecting the energy that you would be pouring into your passion or whatever you're meant to do that could be very successful. They want you to take that and pour it into worry, pour it into thinking about what your ex-abusers and captors think about what you're doing, and that's just really not what Hermes wants you to be focused on. He wants you to maintain this balance and uphold the masculine side of you. But your feminine side really is preparing or repairing, but I said preparing. So the feminine energy is, first of all, preparing your property, which is your home or your vessel, by repairing all of the damage that has been done to you in the past along this journey. And this will give your masculine side a major boost and therefore call in a lot more money to you, because they're not wrong. You really are expecting a lot of money and you're going to get that shit, and ain't nobody else going to touch it either. I'm here, and I wish a nigga would, like a kitchen cabinet. All right, what's breaking up happy homes and faded meeting? We got the sisterhood of the rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Like I said, you were always fated to meet yourself, always fated to have this meeting with the divine and to step out of that energy of chaos. And this is what you have done. He's even putting it like this is a reward, because a lot of people don't ever get the chance to address things like this. They don't reach a place in their healing where they can even stomach this reading and even listen to it, without cussing at me like, nah, don't project, I'm not projecting, but I definitely do relate to this. And it takes a lot for you to get to this priestess mystic place where you are. And that energy of the teacher gives me that energy of you sharing your story and helping people to grow and heal from something that you relate to. That's how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? What's royal lineage? The 8 of keys. Inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. And you could even still be finding yourself, falling into some of these symptoms that I named off, mainly anxiety and stress and just the feeling like, like you're not good enough sometimes. But this is just, he's saying like PTSD. It's a form of PTSD. So he's asking you to tap into your inner portal with the divine and specifically shine light on this wound, because it needs it. What's clout chasing and clearing the way? The initiation, okay? Right now you're being initiated for a higher level. They're really about to open up this road in a major way. And doing these big levels of healing is truly a rite of passage for you and helps you to cross a threshold you've been trying to cross for a while now. What's watching your money, finances, and up in the air? Get grounded, okay? So this is going to not only improve the way that you ground, it's going to improve the sensitivity of your psychic connection that you have, and also improve the way that you ground things in the physical realm, because we make manifestations all the time. We make manifestations willy-nilly. But the big ones that we really want to see come in, we have a hard time grounding those things because sometimes our heart is too heavy or there's too much going on in our subconscious that we're unaware of that need healing. And I think that this is definitely one of those things. And I think that with this empathic energy here, this could be something that you could feel, but you're just, I don't know, maybe you just really didn't know how to put your finger on exactly what it was, because I didn't know. I would have never been like, that's it, I got Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also I was unaware that until I did this research that it could be something that comes from abuse. I always thought that Stockholm syndrome was more of like a kidnapping, you're somewhere else where you don't belong for a long period of time. And so you get that bond with the kidnapper, because they're really the only person that now. They are like, you have to rely on them to provide the things that you need in order to survive this situation. But no, it turns out it can also happen when you're in long relationships, and this includes parents and ex-lovers and even friends. Okay, what's trying to block your blessings and the Ark of the Covenant? He's giving me the example of like a big group of female friends. I know that dudes can be like this too, but with female friends, they try to keep you in the group, But then at the same time, they try to shit on you, especially if you're like, the flyest one of all of them. They try to keep you in that thing, and because they're nice to you, sometimes you sort of get attached. And even if it's, especially if it's a group of women, that you have always hung around or always been around, that is the worst kind of dynamic sometimes, because it really sets you up to receive a lot of psychic attack and a lot of direct attacks with all of that little underhanded sneaky comment type shit. That's why I can't do that. Okay. We got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, okay, which is talking about seeding the light, laying foundations, and the divine plan. They seen you as the treasure, and they thought that they would be able to block your blessings forever, but you still seeded the light. You still laid that foundation. So know that this stage of healing is a big part of your divine plan, and that Yeshua is here with you, and also, Anna, the grandmother of Yeshua, is here. They want to help you with this energy here. What's up? Property damage, the Queen of Roses. Men talking, okay? It says, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. You are a very old soul, an original light worker. And I don't know how these people be knowing, but they be knowing, okay? I don't mean just like, knowing there's something special about you. He's saying they literally know you're a starseed, and they literally try to take everything that lights you up. Okay, they try to ruin your relationships and anything that has the ability to make you happy. And I feel like you've started to feel this space of longing. You have begun to fill the void with all of the best things. So in order to keep fitting these, she's showing me like a jar, in order with all of this light at the bottom, but like a little bit of darkness at the top, in order to like pour more light in there to fill it up from that bottom place, you have to get rid of, sort of pour some of it out, pour the darkness that's at the top out of the jar so that you can put more light in there. And that's what you've been doing. But he's saying that this Stockholm syndrome energy is taking up a lot of space. And for some of you, it's taking up a lot of space because it's happening subconsciously. You don't even know that you had Stockholm syndrome or that it was ever even a possibility for you, What's you're a warrior on go and the King of Roses. Transformation, okay? It says things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing, This deep healing is going to bring in so many beautiful transformations into your life. This is going to really solidify your warrior energy, and you're going to feel a lot more lighter and freer, okay? You need to be unbound from this. He's saying this energy is keeping you corded to something, and also it could be affecting the way that you share your voice. You could be someone who isolates yourself all the time, because you feel you've been surrounded by people your entire life where you really couldn't express yourself or be who you are, or it was almost like you weren't allowed to do better than them, or you weren't allowed to go beyond them. And if you did get anywhere close to doing that, then they were right there to like tear you down, or do something negative to you, fuck your man or do something stupid. We got the Council of Light and the Age of Light, though, and the Great Gathering, baby, because that's what it is right now. But they're saying you have had this divine orchestration and helpers in the subtle realms going on in your life the entire time. You've been training for this for lifetimes, for this place, this level of healing. You've been training for this so that you can heal this and go on and heal others in a major way. People who never thought they could have any of the things that you have, who never thought they could get through the things that you have gone through, or who never thought they could get back to a place where they feel independent, where they feel motivated, where they feel like they can go on and they have a purpose. You're meant to awaken the purpose within people, and that's beautiful. I'm here for the love of money. Gotta get that money, man. That's what it was all about, though. At the end of the day, it was all about these egotistical people's love of money and what they could get out of you. He's saying, like, they used to use you when you were younger, and they used to tell you, oh, you're lucky, oh, scratch this scratcher because you're lucky. But really, you're psychic, baby. And you was calling out winning numbers and all kinds of shit, okay? You was waking up, telling people your dreams, scaring the fuck out of them when that thing happened a week later. What's the final thought on this? Whoa. We got shapeshifter, okay? Transformation, primal wisdom and instinct, At the core of you, you are just like pure light, pure wisdom, okay? So make sure that you follow your instincts in a major way, okay? Yeah, we got the trickster at the bottom of the deck, of course. But also, I love how it's at the bottom of the deck and it didn't come out, like there is no more tricking you. There is no more, painting these illusions or deceiving you in any type of way. These people will never be able to betray you again, because now you are awake to who you are. And Hermes is saying you need to give yourself that credit and allow yourself to have that moment of healing. But you cannot heal anything that you do not acknowledge. He's saying, even if you're unsure, just in case, God, please, you know what I'm saying? Help me heal from any issues that I may have had with abusers of the past, any Stockholm syndrome, any depression, any anxiety, any stress that is subconsciously seeping into my energy and keeping me from transforming to the next level. God, please remove that. I give that over to you. And when it comes to karma, when it comes to handling things, when it comes to putting things in order, I leave that up to you, God, because I know nobody could do it like you. That's how I talk to God, baby. I don't play. I talk to God. Okay? And he answered me. Because he loves me. That's what I heard. So God loves you, He's always going to answer you, always going to help you with the things that you ask for help for, because everybody ain't going to God and talking to him like that. Okay? It says you are able to change, my friend. All the things that have stirred within you, things that have not even dared to whisper aloud, will soon become clear to others because you are transforming. Do not let the fear of being different stop you from this moment, this miracle. When the instinctual self becomes manifest, you can do what you think is unlike you. You have told yourself again and again, you have told yourself again and again who you are. And many a time you have merely gone ahead with what feels comfortable for you without daring yourself to truly be who you are. This message for you is to get ready to change, get ready to be amazed at just what you can do when you give yourself a chance, at what you can become when you receive the same opportunities as others, but most importantly, what you can achieve when you dare yourself to go further, the awakening of the masculine energy. It says the story of your soul is so much more than you have allowed it to be. And within you are so many more possibilities. Do not deny yourself this chance to develop and grow. You are so many creatures, so many beings. Now is the time to explore that which once frightened you and which will ultimately become one of your greatest adventures yet. Okay, so beautiful way to close that out. With that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, my love. That you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later. Bye.